Food and Wine and Rum Festival for 2014. Until next time, bon appetit!
You're watching CBC TV 8 in beautiful Barbados.
Very good afternoon. I'm Lisa Broom with the CBC News Break. Police have arrested and charged a 17-year-old with the offense of serious indecency for engaging in inappropriate sexual behavior with a minor. He's Kwame Everton Deshawn Yearwood of Grove Tenantry, St. George. This action follows the posting of a video on social media showing a young man engaging in an inappropriate act with a schoolgirl in uniform. The offense was allegedly committed last month. Yearwood is expected to appear before the District A Magistrates Court sometime today. Barbados is the top Caribbean country when it comes to the rule of law. The island is ranked 28th in the 2016 Rule of Law Index released by the World Justice Report. Performance is measured using 44 indicators across 8 primary rule of law factors, including constraints on government powers, absence of corruption, open government, fundamental rights, order and security, regulatory enforcement, civil justice and criminal justice. Denmark tops the list while Venezuela is at the bottom. Antigua and Barbuda is behind Barbados at position 29. Several other CARICOM states are featured in the report. The lowest ranked Caribbean country is the Dominican Republic with a global ranking of 85. Representative of the Food and Agriculture Organization, Dr. Listra Fletcher-Paul, says Barbados's current water challenges due to drought conditions were predicted. She says droughts were predicted to become more frequent and severe. The high levels of salt in the water in wells along the west coast, according to Dr. Fletcher-Paul, is happening because the Water Authority is now being forced to increase the amount of water it pumps from these wells.
Water-scarce countries such as Barbados, Antigua and Barbuda, and St. Kitts and Nevis are likely to be the most severely affected by droughts. Moreover, extreme events such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts are likely to be more frequent and severe. Some of the impacts on agriculture include reduced yields, increased outbreaks of new pests and diseases, forest fires, high food prices, and migration of some fish species.
Dr. Fletcher-Paul says attaining Sustainable Development Goal number 2, which speaks to eradicating hunger, is in jeopardy as a result of climate change.
We must therefore change the way we produce and consume food if we want to feed the world in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the climate is changing. For those of you who are my age and older, you'll remember we used to say a little rhyme around hurricane season. June, too soon. July, stand by. August, come it must. September, remember. October, all over. Hurricane Matthew hit in October. It's not all over. The climate is changing.
With the close of the 2016 Atlantic hurricane season drawing near, Barbadians are again being urged not to become complacent. Acting Deputy Director of the Department of Emergency Management, Captain Robert Harewood, gave the advice as he commented on a report on the passage of Tropical Storm Matthew last month. Barbados sustained only minor damage following Matthew on September 28th. Most of the damage was in the central, southern and eastern parts of the island. It involved fallen trees and utility poles, power outages and flooding. Captain Harewood notes that while the island returned to a state of normalcy within a short period of time, residents should remember that the 2016 season is still active and continue to be prepared. A truly nice initiative. This statement was expressed by the National Initiative for Service Excellence as it partnered with the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation during its Guardians of Our Heritage initiative. The 21st flag was hoisted this morning as representatives from NICE and the CBC proudly looked on. Client Services Advisor with NICE, Tracy Austin, says Barbados has achieved a lot over the past 50 years and is now a service-driven country. She says Barbados is strong, with all Barbadians playing a part.
With NICE, we are proud to salute this and to be a part of it and support all efforts to drive the national culture of excellence. We do that through our programs, through our conferences, through our workshops, and by the hard work of each staff member that is a part of our team. So on behalf of NICE, Barbados, happy 50th Jubilee, and may you see many, many more years of prosperous growth.
TV producer and presenter Belle Holder, who represented the CBC, says the Guardians of the Heritage Initiative allows partnering companies to showcase their national pride.
To be a member of the CBC family and a Barbadian and to be a part of this initiative, I think it's a wonderful opportunity to celebrate our national pride, and also gives me pleasure to welcome the National Initiative for Service Excellence and all of your members on board, and I trust that it's a relationship that we can continue 50 years and beyond.
The Barbados Light and Power Company has partnered with Landis GYR, one of the pioneers of smart meter and smart grid solutions, as it moves to undertake a comprehensive smart grid technology project. The Light and Power is deploying Landis GYR's GridStream AMI solution and meter data management. The power company will be installing advanced meters as part of the project and plans to add distribution and automation devices, all operating on Landis GYR's RF network. The utility's grid management priorities include improved outage response, line loss reductions, and solar integration from both solar farms and rooftop installations. Vice President of International Sales and Marketing at Landis GYR, Abe Ortega, says Barbados has a number of strong business cases to support smart grid technology, and the project demonstrates how the GridStream solution goes beyond advanced metering to support wide-scale grid management efforts. We'll take a break here, but when we come back, regional and international news.